All of my formative assessments will be for Heart of Darkness. This was the novel that they read over the summer for the Advanced Placement Composition and Literature class. The first assessment will be in Performance Plus. They will do a multiple choice test to give me an idea of how they can respond to an actual test format that they will see on the Advanced Placement test in May. They will log on to Performance Plus and answer their questions here, but they will also have a excerpt of the novel with the questions that they will be answering in front of them. I'd like to mimic the test as much as possible. The next formative assessment was done in Excel Online. These are short answer questions that will allow me to assess their writing abilities and also be able to find out how much information they've retained over the summer. This is on part 1 alone. They will have to answer each question in complete sentences at a college level writing skill. The next formative assessment was created in Kahoot. This one is again a multiple choice type of formative assessment. I have it in the editing phase, so you can see that they have a question at the top: who's the narrator of the story, 20 seconds to answer it, and they have 4 answers to choose from. There's 10 questions. This will just be a brief little review to see exactly what they remember from the summer. I also created a formative assessment that will give me some ideas on how they'll work in groups. This one basically is created in the Excel format. Each of the groups will have 3 members, and they'll be assigned a task, whether it be themes, characters, subjects, setting, etc. They divide the work appropriately, and then they use the chart that's illustrated on the screen as a model. They're going to work together to create a theme description, if that happens to be what they were assigned. Then what the other students will do will basically go through their theme description and identify the main themes that are listed within that description. This will help them work cooperatively on their writing, because they have to write at a very high level. They have to be grammatically correct. They have to make sure that all their main points are listed. Then as they're going through that, they have to also include an answer key below that, so I know exactly what themes, characters, settings, whatever they're working on happens to be. This assessment will give me a couple of different pieces of information. I'll be able to, again, see how they work cooperatively. I can check their writing skills as a group. It will also begin their first introduction to peer editing. It can be done at home on the days that they are not in class. All of this will help me assess them more appropriately. It also will give me an opportunity to use their formative assessments as part of the next step, which would be giving the rest of the class the formative assessments that were created by the groups. This too helps them understand what the main points are, and again takes us back to the AP test that they'll be taking at the end of the year. All of these assessments are created to either help me understand what they've retained, their writing skills, what needs to be addressed as far as the speed of their work and their ability to answer questions in a time frame, and also their ability to create their own formative assessment and discern what's important and what is not as far as maybe